Last episode, we defeated Eikthyr and took our first steps into the Black Forest. But if we're going to survive what's waiting deeper inside, we're going to need to gear up. Today, we're searching for hidden burial chambers, unlocking the Bronze Age, and proving we actually belong in the Black Forest. So, let's get to work. Welcome back, everybody. Let's hop back into paradise. I have arrived. Wow, long time no see, man. Well, this is kind of crazy, but I think what I want to do first is just spend a little bit of time getting some wood, a little bit of time chilling. That way we don't have to get as much later. It's been a little while. It's been about, I think maybe 8 or 9 days since I recorded the last one. So man, it's gonna be a tough episode. A lot we have to do for sure. And I'm gonna kind of try to do it as quick as I can, probably slow compared to some of you, but see what kind of activities we can get into here. It's our first guy. Oh, we still got it, dang. We still got it. Yeah, we don't have a ton of space here. Maybe I'll put wood over here. Try and get some double action going here. This will be my last tree, and then, like I said, we'll jump into the plan for today. Yeah, I think we're good for now. Quite a lot of wood. Beehives are interesting. I feel like since I just got all this wood, even though I do plan to move kind of very shortly here, I think it might be a disservice to not set up some of these beehives real quick. We'll kind of just do that maybe. And that's all the bees we have for now. Rest in peace to the other two from last episode. We do have the chopping block already. Just enough flint to make a tanning rack here. So let me see if that'll fit in here. This is kind of janky. You know what? That might work for me. Let's see if we can access. There's a spot right here we could use a workbench. That'll work for right now. Let me see what upgrades we can make. Looks like we did actually unlock a few additional things. The main one I'm seeing is maybe the hoe. Not sure about that, but tower shield I think is new, right? Do need some arrows. I might just make those real quick before I forget. We're gonna need a lot of arrows. Before we do that though, let's check upgrades. I mean, wood shield would be nice. That's kind of huge. Get up to 18 block. We do only have 13 leather scraps, so I think priority definitely crude bow. We'll go ahead and just do that now. It's like we went up to probably from 25 up to 28 damage. Flint axe I wouldn't mind, but we do need more flints. So we'll upgrade our wood shield. 10 wood, 4 resin, 4 scraps. That'll use up just about all of our scraps. We now have a level 3 bow and a level 3 shield. And then I don't really want to make leather armor, but I think a leather deerhide cape, I think that might be useful. It does only give 1 armor, and it does take up an inventory spot, but I think this is something I could potentially use for quite a while. I do want to experiment with a torch. Never made one of these before. Maybe like right here? Yeah, that kind of spruces the place up, doesn't it? And when I think we're about ready to sleep, before we do, I'll kind of get into the plan for today. Before stream, I kind of scrambled to get this thrown together here. First order of business was the upgrade station. We kind of knocked that out of the park. New base, that's of course going to be the goal shortly here. Forest, you know them, you love them. Trolls are going to be on the menu for us. Do need some fire cubes. Those who play Valheim know what I'm talking about for sure. Copper and tin are going to be on the menu. A cart is going to let us move stuff around. And then this one, I have no idea how to do this. I think we need to make a hoe or a spade or something. Would like to get some carrots in the ground. That being said, we're going to try to do all of that without dying. So we'll get our first sleep here before we jump into action for real. I do hope for a delectable dream tonight. Oh, no dream. You do kind of hate to see that. Ohio gozaimasu. Good morning. I would like some flint, as well as I wouldn't mind scouting a bit. So I think we'll get some flint here, and then we'll kind of check out the Black Forest is the plan. I'm not seeing any flint. Am I blind? Maybe I already came here. And there's some flint. Oh, there's some flint. How about we see if we do want a base here. Let's start with that. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, is this like cattails right here? Do these mean next spawn here? For instance, I wouldn't want my base right here because I don't want necks in my backyard. I think what we'll do then for now is check out some of the black forest here, see if I can find any copper and tin, and then drop off all the ores because they're extremely heavy, upgrade our weapon to the highest it'll go, and then go to the dungeon. I think that kind of makes the most sense to me right now. This is kind of a potential base spot as well, but I don't think I like it as much. Oh, I don't think we found this actually last episode. We'll go ahead and swap our torch. You know what? Let me mark this as like a house. In fact, what I'll do is store some stuff here. Oh wow, a blue neck. Ow. And that looks like a black forest, right? Any knowers in the chat? It's gotta be a black forest. And we've got a little bit ways more to go before it starts to get interesting, I would say. Okay. Oh, beehive. Oh, actually, these look like the stronger ones a little bit, right? Like we got him though. We desperately need this hive, not gonna lie. And let me be positive I actually get it this time. Thank goodness. I know this is kind of crazed, but I think I should potentially just put a little chest here because I do have a lot of junk on me. We don't really need any of that stuff, to be honest. We don't really need that even. Loot this chest stuff. Okay, that's good. Oh, I don't forget. So I've got a couple spots to loot. Wow, this is a giant... Oh wait, is this a snow mountain? Look, if you look carefully up there, yeah, those look like snowy trees. Oh, anybody see that beautiful moon right there? I know some of you guys see that moon. So that's kind of right where I wanted to go, right past him, to try to get some tin. I do not think that's gonna work. We could go for it. You know what? Let's go for it, man. Let me just see how much damage I can do. Oh, people keep telling me a headshot is like the best on these guys. I genuinely have no idea. But if we can land this, maybe. Oh, wow, that did a lot of damage. Alright, let me eat up here, and I'm also gonna... oh, please don't kill me. Ow. That is not great. I'm dead. Okay. You hate to see that. I am a little disappointed in myself. We're at a one death already. Man, that's kind of rough. So... I'll go ahead and eat a blueberry for more stamina. And I'll sleep as well. Alright, I think we can come back from this. Man, that rock did so much damage. It was really that first hit that did most of the damage, but the rock as well, I expected not to kill me. Hello, buddy. You have suffered a mortal blow. Each time you are struck down, you'll forget a small part of your abilities and drop your belongings at the sight of the X. These are my skills if I haven't shown you. In reality, dying, you can actually lose levels. So say I'm level 23 running, I can actually go down to 22, 21 running, which is quite a lot more punishing than I realized the first several hours I played. Alright, see if we can make it back. Oh, what's that? Oh. Oh, no way, there's another... Wait, what? This is another summoning spot from last episode. This one, again, much closer than the other one to our spawn, but we did not stumble across it. Bunch of berries. You know, they call me the berry goblin. In high school, they called me the berry goblin. Bad joke. Okay, so here, yeah, we haven't really traveled any of this land here. Before we cross the mountain, let me see what's in this little shack here. What's going on here? Whoa, what? This beehive was already broken. I'm glad we found it because Correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody in my first stream told me, excuse me, items will despawn after 3 days or so, unless they're within the vicinity of a workbench. I don't know if we can run through this, but there's only one way to find out. So we're gonna brute force this. We're freezing, and then you'll see my health in the bottom left start to tick down. Luckily it's not too fast though, so looks like we'll be okay. The worst would be if we get some spawn on us, like a wolf. And you guys see that lighting is like so trippy right here. It's kind of cool though. Okay, and there's my stuff. I'm very sad we died immediately. I know I said I wasn't sure I'd make it through this episode without dying, but that was just kind of me being humble. I was really hoping that we would have made it a lot further. And then restack everything that we can, put our armor on. The only good news about all of this is I might be able to get another trick shot on this guy since he's no longer aggroed on us. Where's he going? Get back here, bro. How low is he? You guys might call this cheap, the way I'm fighting him. I call it skill. Just kidding. But since I'm by myself, I'm gonna need a lot of help. So we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff like this to progress quickly. Okay, we got him throwing something at us. That's huge. Bait his attack. Oh, those rocks I'm scared of. We'll bait his attack here. Nice. Oh, we're actually kind of owning this guy. Ooh. Okay, nice. Yeah, we're kind of owning this guy. What the heck? Ooh, that scared me. What are you doing, buddy? Alright, we're almost to safety here. No. Oh, that was close. Whoops. Bait his attack. Try and take these guys out. Come on. There we go. We took out those dudes, and then we should be able to take them out. Try and get a headshot if I can. I would love to know if headshots actually do more. Wow. I'm so surprised we took him out. This is hype. This is like huge. You guys don't even know. So we got from him a bunch of recipes, troll related recipes, but we also got 5 troll hide, his trophy, and some money, which are all very useful. So we'll quick stack here. I still, believe it or not, would like to get some copper. That would be huge for us. And I'm like so happy we got that troll. I was kind of concerned about that, but... And I think we're very close to the dark forest. This looks like we're just about to enter it. This is kind of cool. It's like an overhang. Wait, is that copper? That like green? Oh, that is copper. That is cool. Put our shield here. Oops. I could be more patient and take less damage, but I don't mind taking a bit of damage to take them out since I have healing anyways. So this is exactly what I'm looking for. What I'm thinking is, first of all, mark that with the cop. Oh, there's a bear. It's hard to see, but you can definitely see him there. What I'm concerned about is when I start mining this took me a while to wrap my head around, but doing activity like mining or chopping trees apparently generates a lot of sound, which might lure him over. So we're gonna have to be wary of that. Before we get the copper, I would like just a little bit more tin. I know that might be greedy, but here we go. So I really don't know how the sound levels work, but hopefully we don't anger the whole forest. Maybe like 2. How heavy is 10? Wow, it is very heavy. So maybe I'll only get like... let's get one more 10. Let's get one more 10. Okay. I would love to take that bear on. I think I would like a lot more fire arrows before we do that. So we're back at the copper vein now. I did get about 10 tin. I would like to get about as much copper as I can hold, which is probably is not much, but let's see what we can do. I do expect to start luring people towards me here. Man, this stuff takes a while. Okay. Our first copper ore. Let's go. Let's freaking go, guys. Let's freaking go. Hey guys, let's freaking go. We got our first piece of copper. Okay, we're actually full up. Hopefully 8 copper is enough to do something. Carry too much luggage, you'll become encumbered, slowing you down and preventing you from regaining your stamina. This little spot right here. Thank you, buddy. So I am glad we have this little spot here because we can drop off a lot of stuff there. I do think the plan is relatively simple, which is to just start building here and then move everything there. So we are coming up on this outpost, which we could sleep in if we need to. This will give us our rested buff, which will let us run a lot easier. I think this puts us on day 11, which is pretty late into the game, but we did sleep almost every night. And then we want to go about here. I think we're about ready to start actually laying the groundwork of this base. So we watch the beautiful sunrise. Yeah, you do love to see it, right? And okay, we are about here, so the question is now a very important one, which is where do we want to lay the groundwork? Right here would be kind of hype. Yeah, I mean, we could even leave this tree here. Does this look like a good spot? Like there's some rock here. It's a bit far from stuff, but I don't know if that's a problem or not. We're gonna have portals, you know? Yeah, screw it. I say we go for it. Again, this will not be our ultimate base, quote unquote, but it will be our mid-game base, I want to say. Early to mid-game base. Let's tear this down. See if we can get some wood. Maybe? No way, that guy from chat was right. That is core wood. Cool. That's very useful. I don't know what core wood's for, but we did get some pretty early here. And the problem is I have no idea how to build a base because I have never built a base in this game. I think I like it right about here. This looks like a chill spot to me. One more time, we'll place this down, and then let's get a couple chests down if we can. Most of the stuff we don't really need. We do have wood for one more chest, so let's do that. So this is kind of crazy, but I'm thinking we will start moving some stuff over. Let me see what I can make before we go crazy here. Can we make troll armor? Whoa, we can. We can make our first piece of troll armor. So one troll drops 5 hide, which is enough for a whole piece. And as you can see, this is 6 armor. Leather armor is only 2. This is going to be huge for us. I'll go ahead and make a tunic first. Looks like no movement penalty. Just really honestly like overpowered early game piece of equipment here. We'll don that and see how we look. Looking pretty good in our blue. Actually, looking really good. It kind of makes our eyes stand out. You guys see that? Yeah. What I want to do though is bring like as much wood as I can. So we'll bring this over to the new base, which is right here. We might have to make a couple trips, but it should be pretty quick. So we'll drop off some of this. We will sleep here, and then I think I'll deconstruct this whole place. Alright, let's see if we get a dream tonight. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We need a dream. No. No dream. Oh god. What did I do to deserve this? This is terrifying. So what we'll do is, I think, deconstruct everything here. Since we're right by our spawn home, I'm gonna get a bunch of light stuff that's not heavy to fill my inventory. Couple more trips and then we'll be set. Head back to our new base. I'm gonna update this. So our base is now about here. What do I call this? Olvothorpia. That works. That's kind of off the dome, but it's not awful, right? So let's see what we can do. So we'll put furnaces like here, dock here. For now, you know what? Let's just put a spot under the tree. I think that's kind of a good idea. So like, okay, I have a theory that these are what spawn the next. I have no idea if that's true or not. What I don't want is to like put a fence like this, and then I have next spawning in behind me. Nothing spawns in the radius of your workbench. Oh, really? So it's that simple then, okay. So we just need to put workbenches all around. I think what I'll do is put down a little temporary shack here, and then we'll work on trying to make something nice when we can flatten this land, maybe. We'll see what we can do. Go like this. Oh, that works. Do that. I think I'm onto something here. I think we definitely want one more. How are we doing on wood is the question. Oh, we got plenty of wood. I don't know if that even does that like do anything? I guess so, because it's blue, right? Remember you guys taught me blue means it's grounded. Get some walls here, and then I wonder if I can, like, let me pretend I've got a chest here, right? Let me pretend I got a chest here. Question is a wood floor, like, this might just work, right? I don't know if this is like idiotic, but yeah, I can use that chest, and then this is the real question. Can I place another one? Yeah, I think that's genius. That'll work for us. Did I put those backwards? I think so. That's fine. Let's just say I meant to do that. I don't know which way is... That's got to be the outside, and this got to be the inside, right? But anyway. Or maybe it's just a preference thing. Yeah, that should be enough room to run back and forth. We'll put maybe... Yeah, we'll put like a bed in here. I think we're kind of cooking with this. Actually, you know what? Can I make signs? Oh, I can make signs. Wait, it uses coal? That's kind of crazy. Actually, I do have coal. Anyway, let me do one more trip. We'll get what wood we need to finish it, and then we're gonna rush the Black Forest. Put our trusty fire on. I would love to get some signs down. The problem is I might have left the coal there, which in hindsight was probably not the move. Wait, I might be onto something. Okay. Look, we're learning. Bed here. Before I do that, let me get these walls up, because I'm worried it might be tricky to place them. I think I'll just get the bed here. Let me get a bed down. That looks good. Yeah, let me get these bees up, because I'm totally going to forget to do that. Bees are 10 wood per. We'll put some bees like right here, question mark. Or you know what? This kind of makes sense, I think. We do need a fireplace now that I think about it. Hear me out here. I might change some of this. Let's see. I had a vision for this. What was it? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I remember. The fireplace thing like always trips me out. I was thinking of putting a fireplace right here. Does that work? Question is, can I get some of these on here? Guess I should do it like this, like one in the middle, right, and then one on each side. I hope I don't lose the whole house here, but can I just like do that? Is that crazy? And then we could just keep this simple, like do some stairs right here, a wall right here. There we go. Get a little bit of wood, and then I'm totally gonna wrap this up. There we go, get some collateral action. Okay, so I think we've got some wood here. I can probably definitely finish what I want to do. I'll finish this roof up. I would rather this be like too open if I can. That's not gonna break, right? Yeah. For fun, we'll put that there. I don't want a middle one because that's kind of annoying. Get this wall maybe. Workbench right here maybe? Because the dream is like I have all my chests, I unload everything, and then I have my workbench. Now this is kind of weird. I don't know how to fix this. What I really don't know is, can you use a floor as a roof? That's what I just don't know. Floor as a roof won't give shelter. Okay, that's what I was worried about. So that's not going to let me use this probably. I wonder if I can do something silly like this. Actually, this might be kind of nice. No, this is... I don't think this is... this probably is not what I want. Let me think about this. I was thinking I could come down like this, right? Let me just try and see what happens here. Question is, how do we combine this? Maybe outer corner. Oh, there's corners. Wait, what? I literally did not even know that. Okay. Man, we're learning big stuff today. Okay. Wait a minute. Come on. Now, that's not perfect, but that's pretty good. I wish I had some resin, but I'll get some torches here soon for you guys. I think I can just sleep for right now. We'll do this. Wait. Oh, there we go. Wood wall. It's kind of interesting. That might work. Wood wall inverted, maybe? Oops, I think I had it right there. Yeah, there we go. Wait, I just had an idea. Come on. Be real with me. That's not bad. Put that there, maybe, just for fun. I really like open bases, as anybody watching could tell. I just don't know if, like, there's any reason not to. For instance, like, goblins. I mean, I know they can, like, run all through here, but do I really care if they do is a question. I have no idea. Oh, you know what? Maybe the same thing. Or maybe I just want this. I mean, come on. First base could be a lot worse, right? Just a starter base. Come through here, sleep. I'm kind of proud of this. I do need to get this stuff down though, don't I? What I'll do for now is, I think that's fine. But that gives us level 3 workbench here, and then I'll figure out how I want to do this. What I lastly want to do is get organization going a little bit. I've used signs once before, and it seemed like you can kind of do it like this, like food, mobs. Let's try that. Yeah, so like food will be here, and then mobs will be there, you feel me? Then we'll kind of keep doing that. I don't know what like normal, regular Valheim players do, but this is kind of what we came up with. Spam some chests down. Do like this, maybe. Put a sign here. Is it backwards? Must have been backwards, right? Oh, there's a little arrow there. Okay, that's good. Now wood, stone. I know this doesn't make sense, but raw food and then cooked food. Mobs go here. See, we got it. And let me do one more trip here, and then I think we're done. We're ready to go. I don't even want this rag tunic, but I'll just leave some of this here as like a memoriam, because I'll never use that stuff. I think that's about everything taken out of here. I mean, the space has served us well. Let's see, what do we have on the menu? Yeah, we'll give it one final salute. I'll say that's pretty classic. I kind of dig this giant tree. Also kind of dig the base. Maybe if I like do some weird junk like this. Oh man, I did not want to activate that. It let us set the fire though, so before I forget, let's get some torches down. Get like one there. And let's get one like outside maybe. We don't need a double torch. We could totally do a double torch here, but one is plenty, I think. Yeah, that kind of lights it up, right? Yeah, I might want to make a second fire so I can be efficient here. I think that's going to be like the name of the game, is just like, how efficient can I be? Second fire maybe? But yeah, and then let me put one in the middle and then one on each side. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we can get some good efficiency here. We can cook 12 things at a time. That'll be nice for us. I know this is kind of crazy, but I'm gonna put some chests like right here maybe. Is that too crazy? Let me see. These are like the drop-off chests, right? So when I just have like a bunch of garbage loot, I'm just gonna throw it in there so I can just keep going. All right, rise and shine. I think we're in good shape. We've got a beautiful new place here. Got some efficient cooking. We've got our workbench up. A lot of storage here that we can expand, and then we're gonna have smelters and bees out here. The bees are happy. That's what we like. I think we're gonna head straight into the dungeon. Do I have everything I need? I think so, right? Shouldn't be too bad, I hope at least. So this will be our first dungeon we take on here. We'll see how many cores we can get, magma cubes we can get. I hope we can get a good amount of magma cubes out of this. We want at least 10 would be like huge for us. Alright, here we are at the one of the dungeons here. I'm not sure which dungeon this even is. I think this is a burial chambers. Is there a way to tell? I'm not sure. We'll find out. My friend, what do you have to say? Treasures lie below. Okay. Delves and dungeons can be found across the 10th world. They are monuments of the past and most often filled with the riches of civilizations long lost. Remember to bring a light source. Alright. Well, here's to treasure, okay? We've spent a lot of time gearing up. I think we're ready. I've got 3 healing based foods, which probably again is a bit newbie if I had to guess, but it's going to keep my HP pretty high. And we enter the burial chambers. Alright, let's see what we've got in here. I have been in these before. It's been quite a while, but I am familiar. Glowing mushrooms here. These look like a lot of stamina, so if anything I could use those. And then here comes our first guy. Just a basic skelly. For anyone unfamiliar, skelly, it's basically shorthand for skeleton. It's something we kind of use on the channel here. And there's a lot of strategies to dungeoning. I'm more of a hug left or hug right guy, so we'll hug the right wall here. That way we never get lost. Hugging the right wall will bring us in here. Oh, what do we have going on here? Looks like a pit to nowhere. Oh, okay. We need to be a little careful here. I'm gonna take this guy out over here. And then that archer we can take out in a minute. Yeah, these kind of tough actually. Dodge the arrow. Okay, we're good. So now it's just the archer. We can single him out. Easy. We'll get a ton of bone fragments, but the real treasure we're here for is some magma cubes. Are gonna let us... Okay, need to be careful here. Let us start smelting some of the ores. I pray we can get some from here. Let's see. Bunch of mushrooms. We're gonna hug right still. This looks like a caved in pathway, so that one leads nowhere. Try and keep my torch lit so it's a bit easier to everybody to see here. And what are those? Maybe some type of Viking thing. And looks like a dead end here. We're gonna definitely take these mushrooms with us. Hugging right. Okay, so I can kind of see purple through that door there, which does look like a spawner, which means... Oh, wow. What is a rancid? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what that is. I have never seen it. I'm a little bit afraid of this guy, to be perfectly honest. I have not seen this. So I don't even know what this guy is. I think this is working. Again, this might be cheesy. Wait, did he just break that or did I? So my strategy there, for anyone who was curious, was to take out the spawner. Ooh. That's gonna hurt a little bit. We got some poison. Looks like it's actually not doing too much, thankfully. This guy is cool, man. Wow, what a cool enemy. I wonder if he drops anything. Just a bunch of bones that time. Whoa, no way. Okay. These are what we're after. Magma cubes. Looks like a Sertling core. It throbs with inner heat. There's also a chest kind of hidden here. Looks like some money and feathers. We'll take that. Oh, and some amber. So these have value. Looks like they sell for about 10 each. Actually pretty darn good. These are the type of things we can bring back to our friend we saw previously. Raja Judge. Alright, I mean, hey, it's going well so far. We're gonna still hug right. We went through there. This may bring us back to the front again, which means, yeah, we're back at the front, which means this way is done. We've got 2 more paths here. Yeah, good call on the parry though. I actually totally need to try to parry. Oh wow, another one. Right at the front. So that's gonna bring us to 3. Honestly, 3 is not bad, I think. I don't know what's good or bad. But one last path this way. Let's see what we've got. Okay. Wow, so this might be everything then. These other 2 paths off the main dungeon were very tiny. Yeah, not much going on there. Okay. We'll call this success. Not too bad, not too bad, right? We're up to 3. The trouble now is gonna be finding more. I'll use maybe BC. Maybe I'll put like a plus. The plus will mean this chambers is done. Not really much reason to go back there that I know of, so just for us to kind of keep track of where we have and haven't been. But we will delve into the forest here and see what's up. Definitely a lot of good stuff going on here, like blueberries, trolls, and hopefully more burial chambers, right? You can put just a small red cross on it. Oh, really? We'll press left click on it to just put a mark. That's genius. I wouldn't mind exploring the forest here kind of chronologically or sequentially and kind of starting here and making our way through, leaving no stones unturned type of thing. Yeah, I probably need to parry these guys, don't I? Whoops. I'm just gonna spam. We can tank a little bit. Oops. I tried there. Crate right there. You know what I will need to do though is repair this. It only needs a level 1 repair though, so. What I want to do is mark this because I could totally use this as like a little outpost to store stuff. Copper here. That's good to mark. We'll come here with a cart eventually. Would love to get another troll and would love to get a burial chambers. Oh, that's gonna keep spawning guys, isn't it? I'm just gonna try to take care of this. Maybe we can like ring around the rosy these guys. It seems to be working. Okay, that worked. Man, there's so many. And we got some dangerous guys too. Oh. We're getting caught up here. Alright, how hard is it going to be to kill all these guys is a question. Kind of dangerous, right? Need to focus up here. Alright, we're getting there, we're getting there. We're making moves swiftly. Need those hundreds and them 50s. Yeah, there was one time in my life that we received a mixtape from I think unfortunately a homeless guy at Walmart when I was in high school, and you know, the amount of happiness, joy, and long-lasting memories that man's mixtape brought to our friend group is kind of unbelievable looking back, because we still reference it to this day. We did get a seed, an ancient seed. Held against your ear, you hear tiny whisperings within. That'll be something important pretty soon for us. I think if I sit here, we can get rested. Alright, so we are rested. Let's see what we can get into here. Alright, let's see. Looks like another Oh. We're gonna yoink the chest there. Oh wow, he got free. Okay, that's 2 1-stars. We did yoink the chest. I think, unfortunate as it is, it's about to go night. So what we'll do is we'll head towards the shack here. I think that's a good plan. Head to the shack, sleep, and then there's more dark forest over by that shack, so we'll probably just explore that and look for a burial chamber. This is getting a little bit scary here. We got a brute on us now. Ooh, that hurt. Alright, I was kind of goofing around there, trying to get some damage, but I do need to be careful now. So we're gonna have to do some archer cheese. This is the safe way to do it, right? Just run. Easy pair. Oops. So let's get some wood going, and then let's see if we can sleep here. Let me see. We'll just store some things like money, carrot seeds. Alright. If we're lucky, we'll get a dream here. Let's see what's on the menu. Hoping for something delectable. Good morning. Man, unlucky. What is that? Black Forest? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We'll check out here first. Oh, wow. We've got a troll. We have a troll. This is huge, actually. Also, why is there skeletons here? Doesn't that mean... Whoa. Oh, wow. Yeah, it does mean. Look. Oh, he's fighting the skellies. Nice. What's he doing? Actually, this is kind of a goated spot. It feels like I can just sit here. And hide behind the structure. This is kind of nice. I've never done this before. But... Ooh. Okay. That's bad. Need to be careful now. Need to be very careful. There's no way I'm letting this guy kill me. Come back here, bro. We can see your moon. That's no moon. That's your... Oh yeah, your mama. Yeah, we're gonna take him out. Easy clap. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, man, that's good. So we took out that troll, and then second burial chambers. Let's see. Hopefully we can get some more cubes in here. Alright. Oh wow, spawner. Alright, neutralized. Oh my god, that's a level 2 skeleton. I do not want this guy to hit me. In fact, I might even just bow him. Not sure how much damage he does, but that's not something I want to risk. Alright, so let's incorporate our hold right strategy here. It'll lead us to this door. Looks like another door. Oh, I don't have my shield. Okay. We're gonna just spam here. Nice. Never punish. Bro, are these guys like new, or do we just... I've never seen these guys, and now... Got us. Poisoned us, but it looks like the poison's not too bad, so... Oh, wow. This is hype. Okay. 4 more cores here. That's huge. That's huge for sure. Some rubies, and then a bunch of money in here. As well as some arrows. How heavy are these things? Oh wow, these are super heavy. I should have dropped those, but some creepy noises going on. So I'm lost, but the beautiful thing is with the hold right strategy, you're never actually really lost. Another core, another cube. So that brings us back to the center here. Looks like only one more path to check then. Oh, no way, a core. We're at 9. Little loop-de-loop right here. And yeah, that's gonna be the end of this one. Okay, not bad. I mean, we got 6 cores. That's like seriously not bad. We cannot complain. What the heck's going on out here? We'll do a little bit of a depot, and then since we're here, we may as well do it right. We'll look for one more burial chamber. We're gonna store some of our garbage that we don't need. We'll store our cores here. This is kind of a beautiful spot right here, not gonna lie, like with the rain and everything. Kind of beautiful. Let me know if you can spot the bear in this image. Oh yeah, it's a 1-star bear, so yeah, there's no way I'm messing with that. The next tier of bow would be nice, maybe. I don't know if that's reasonable or not, but looks like we did find a chamber, so I'll go ahead and mark off that one, and then we'll put a spot for this new one that we haven't explored yet. And the beautiful thing is it's right by our shack too. Let's just get into it. I'm gonna top my food off here, at least some of my food. Here comes our first couple guys. Ow. Do see some purple through there. Probably hard to tell, but I'm gonna rush this. Oh. Need to be careful here, but I'm willing to tank some damage to get rid of that as quick as I can. There we go. A bit dangerous there. Need to give some time to heal up. Wow, so we did find another magma cube, which is the 10th one we need. That'll give us 10. I think that's the magic number. As well as anybody remembers from the start of the game. Looks like we found the tier 2 boss here. It looks like we walked right by him before. So that's nice. It's not too far from our base here. So we are not ready to take him out, but I think once we get some copper online, we'll be good to go. Oh, I don't know how dangerous this guy is. Wow, ghost. He seems to be stuck, unless he's not. I don't really want to get hit by this guy because I don't know how strong he is. Looks like he dropped some ectoplasm. Okay. Okay, some more cores. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, I think that's the first wing of this one done. Ooh, no way, another one. Oh, wow. That's crazy. 3 more in here. 3 more cubes. So that's gonna bring us to 7, and we have another 9 in our chest. So we're at 16. Wow, that's like the perfect number. We are good to head out of here then. That's another chamber complete. 3 of 3 and 16 magma cubes. Alright. Yeah, it's definitely night. I think we're better off heading to our shack and sleeping the night away. Alright, man, we did it. We survived the burial chambers. Definitely a little bit of risk. A little bit of risk there, but not too bad overall, I'd say. So there is some stuff we're leaving here, but otherwise we don't have much reason to come back here until we explore. Yeah, I think we are good to head from our shack back to our Olvothorpia, our wonderland, our utopia. Yeah, this is the main hall. Notably the troll, the cores, good amount of money as well. Bees have been busy. Welcome home, sweet home. Yeah, what a quite the adventure we went through there. So first order of business, we're gonna make another set of troll armor here. We've got the tunic already, so we're looking for the trousers. Again, big armor gains here. Looking pretty good, looking pretty blue. Second order of business will be smelter here and then charcoal kiln. Both take 5 of our cubes and 20 stone, which is actually kind of a lot of stone for us. Probably find some rock that's in our way, like this one, and try and see if we get any. Actually, yeah, that gave me more than I thought. So, see if we can get these down. So, smelter will go here. And then see if we can also get a kiln. Okay. It's a little bit cramped, but that's fine for right now. You have built a smelter. Deposit your raw ore in this furnace, and it will melt away all impurities, leaving with a bar of refined metal to work at the forge. You will need coal to fuel the smelter. Coal can be produced by building a kiln. Let's get some wood and see if we can get some coal going. So we'll spam wood in here. That'll start pumping out, and then let's get some of our ore. We will smelt up all of the copper we have. We only have 3 coal for now, but okay. So let me get a bit more stone, and then I think we can get the second kiln up. Alright, and there we have our first piece of copper. Pure copper ready to be worked. And I did get enough stone to make a second kiln. And that's why the 15 cores was so nice, because we had just enough to make three different machines here. So we will spam this one as well with wood. And yeah, it's gonna be a wood game for right now. Yeah, see if we can get a chest right there. That'll be for like my ores and stuff. Let's just see how much tin I can jam in here. And we'll load our coal in here. Alright, we're kind of making some moves. So I will take some time to get some wood for right now. Did kind of set off a bit of a reaction here. Oh, that was close. What? 2 stacks of wood there. We'll do a quick depot, refill the kilns, refill the smelter. And yeah, that's our first piece of tin right there. Pure tin. And then we'll fill this with coal. There we go. Once we get a good supply of coal and backup, then yeah, we can switch to more furnaces if we need. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, forge. So 4 coal, 6 copper. So for right now, it's kind of janky, but I do plan to probably expand this way. I think I will just set the forge up right here. And we still have enough room to kind of do what we need to. So wow, this is going to give a ton of new recipes, I think. So first thing to make is going to be bronze, and I think that sends us into the Bronze Age, right? Bronze, the alloy of 2 copper and 1 tin. That gives us 1 piece of bronze, so it is quite a grind. And what can we do with that? Well, it's an excellent question. There's actually a lot of recipes here. If we unlock an axe, that's definitely something we're going to want. Bronze armor, which is a possibility for sure. Cultivator, I think we definitely need to get the carrots up. Mace is pretty cool. Pickaxe. Buckler would be nice. I think the goal will be getting some nails, and then definitely a bronze axe. To me is tempting. We can get more wood, and it's also pretty decent for fighting. Let's see what we can do with these nails. We unlock a cart and wood shutters. Okay, there's the cart. Okay, now this is what I've been waiting for. A cart. Let's see if we can yeah, I guess we just place it like that. Wow. So this lets us drag this around. Okay, we can store a ton in the cart here. After we get a good amount of wood, we will maybe get some copper. Try and see how far we can progress. Yeah, so this cart is pretty sweet. It lets us basically just transport a lot of heavy stuff at once. Let's see, just set it right here. Alright, perfect. Let me see how much we've got. 3.5. Nice. Come through here. Man, it's just satisfying, you know? And the beautiful thing about the cart is it also is just a nice storage. Like, now we can just leave this here. I totally forgot. Before I forget, let me go loot these areas. Yeah, I had stuff in those chests. Alright, here we are. I don't even remember what all was here, but basically nothing. Okay. Okay, we are coming up on the spot from the beginning of this stream. Some garbage mostly, but doesn't hurt. So I'm gonna bring a second pickaxe actually. Yeah, we'll go for a decent ore haul, our first ore run here. I don't know if I can scale this mountain, but I want to head maybe through here and then yeah, get to about there with the cart. These bushes, these ones right here, these are the ones you want to avoid because I think they'll mess your cart up. Alright, here we go. Nice open plain. Oh, another altar here for Ike there. Another mystical altar. Question is now, can we find some copper, right? Here's our first copper vein. So I do have 2 picks. We'll see what kind of shenanigans we can get into here. This will probably be quite a while. Oh, you know what? This is going to give us a ton of stones, isn't it? That's actually huge for me. Let's see. Just kind of chill here for a bit while we wait for rested. Kind of a nice little shot here. Alright, I mean, we've got a ton of work to do here. Let's see what our pickaxe level is. 14. So maybe we can get up to like, I don't know, maybe 20? Here comes our first guys. Alright, so we're full up. This is where the cart comes in handy. And there goes both of our pickaxes. So let me try to, maybe I can like place it in here, you know? Yeah, there we go. Shoot, is it about to go night? Yeah, I think so. I don't want this cart to get, I'm worried they may attack it if I'm sitting around, so hopefully I can run away and they'll leave it alone. I guess in theory the closest is all the way up here. Oh, you know what? That's kind of genius. I can do the tin strategy I was talking about. So on the way back to the car, I'll get tin here. I think that's a good plan. We really timed that pretty well. Just turned night as we got here. And there's enemies nearby. There he is. Grayling, you leave us alone, buddy. And then, yeah, I think now that it's morning, our cart is over here. I think it's a great time to ride this coast down and see how much tin we can get. Alright, any tin. Was that tin? Might be tin right there. Nope, that's a rock. There's our first tin deposit. Cool. Oh wow, troll right there. Wanted to get like a sneaky hit on this guy, but I don't have much health right now. Good news is I do have more armor. Let's see. I feel like I haven't seen any troll caves. We could definitely use one. Nice, a lot of damage. We're kind of owning this guy, right? Nice, that's huge, man. Triple kill. Make sure we pick all this up. We don't want to miss any. Nice, 5 troll hide. That's what we need. How are we doing on 10? 16. That's actually quite a lot. Let's head to our little spot. I feel like this is going very well so far. So we should be coming up on our spot. Yeah, here we are. So let's store that there, that there. Let me get a little bit more tin, and then we'll focus on copper for sure. Wow, look at all this tin. This is like insane, man. And there's more, and there's a troll. It's my lucky day. As you can tell, I'm focused up. Easy clap. Get a XD in the chat. Man, we are schmoving, right? Now, where were we? We were admiring all of this sin, a tremendous amount. And that'll give us 25 more tin. I think we're good on that for right now. So if we can, let's see where we're at for the haul. Copper here, about 41, and tin here, also 41. I mean, when you're playing Valheim, it's always a good time, right? Valheimers know what I'm talking about. We're called Valheimers in the community. All my Valheimers know what I'm talking about when I say that. Alright, and that is the full copper vein. Let's see how much we got. Looks like 56 copper, which will translate to half of that in bronze. I think for my sanity's sake, we'll call that good for right now. We can always come back for another run. We will start heading back for now. Oh, I'm stuck on something. So we need to get all the way back to Olvo. Oh, man, it's getting hard to see out here. Yeah, I don't think we really want to be out with this card at night. I'm not sure how dangerous it can get, but kind of scared, you know what I mean? Let's press our power for Valheim! For Valheim! So I have Eikthyre's buff on now. Hopefully we can make it through the night. We do have a ways to go still. Kind of a nightmare to run these at night. Oh man, we can't even move uphill. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to call this here. Let's go sleep real quick. Yeah, it's a bit too crazy. Definitely a bit too crazy to do that. Surely that's the base. It's like something out of Lord of the Rings. This fog is insane. Oh yeah. There she is. And let's get some well-earned sleep. And let's go get our cart. We need that cart, don't we? Should be right there. Oh shoot, I forgot my mushrooms. No. Just very curious how damaged this cart is though. I feel like it's like on its last legs, but maybe it's fine. We are almost there. Okay. And we made it. Let's go. Man, that was quite a journey. Quite the journey indeed. Let's see what haul we got. Not bad, right? Definitely not bad. Before we do anything, let's get some armor going. Let's see what we can make. Okay, so we can make the hood, which will give us 6 more armor. I think we definitely want that. See how we look with that on. Yeah, now we look just like the classic little goblin Kibler elf, you know. I prefer our natural beauty, but it's a lot of armor, so we're gonna have to keep that on. In addition to that, we have still 5 more. With 5 more, we can upgrade 2 of our pieces. I would say we'll upgrade the helmet, because why not? And we'll upgrade the tunic, because why not? I'll bring both of these to level 2, as you can tell. Give us each of them 2 more armor. Total armor count sitting at 23 now. Pretty respectable, all things considered. Beyond that, I would say let's get some charcoal going here. Get get some copper going, right? So how do I repair this, by the way? Just needed to click the hammer and then boom. Good as new. Keep the charcoal moving. Go. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. Guess we could see what we can make here. Start some bronze going. Okay. Let's bring us up to 5 bronze. Can we do anything with that is the question. I think I want the axe. It's like almost double this one. And then when we have the axe, we want the cultivator, the cauldron. We want the anvils. We want the mead kettle. Yeah, there's a lot we want. I think I need one more for the axe. Come on. Thank you for that. Alright, man, I'm excited for this. Bronze axe? No way, bro. No way you got a bronze axe. Bronze axe, bro. Wow, this is so much better. So we will retire this flint axe. We thank you very much, flint axe, for your service. That's kind of funny. Hold up. Oh yeah. I don't know if this stuff will help with my resting bonus, but I'm kind of curious. Oh, it does help with it. Shoot. Is that fine? That works, right? That's kind of cheesy, but wait, is it cheesy or is it genius? That's kind of funny though. It does look like it helped because we're up to 6 comfort now. Brings us to 13-minute rested, so that's pretty decent, right? Yeah, all things considered, quite a bit of progress we've made for sure. Mead kettle, looks like 4 tin, 6 copper, a little bit of leather, and then we placed a fire under it. And yeah, we did get a couple meads here to make. Minor healing, poison resistant, these are going to be huge. And some other stamina potions as well. Those I don't typically use, but maybe they're good. That's about 5.5 hours. I think this may be where I call it quits. If we're going to be taking on the Elder, we are going to have a lot of work to do. If you made it this far in the video, do appreciate you for watching. I'll be live tomorrow with chapter 3, and as always, video will be up a few days after that. Once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. See.